What is up, guys? Welcome back to the BSGL. Today we are going to be going through Week 11 highlights. But first, we have some lineup updates. As I did this, and then I simmed, so some of the minutes don't match up, but I will refix them at the end of the week. But first, for the Enforcers, they took Sanders and put him in the starting lineup as they took out Lavender. Next up, for the Hilltoppers, they put Holland Corn back on the starting lineup, and they put Lido in, and they took out Childs. They gave Childs literally no minutes in Eastern. They took out those two for Holland Corn and whoever else I said, Holland Corn and Leto. Whoops. Next up is the Flamingos. They put in Nanaji, ZK Nanaji, and took out Spud Strawberry. Poor guy. The Cougars were next. They put in Adams and took out Ming, who I thought was playing decent, but apparently they did not think so. And then last, for the Cobras, they put that dude back in, and they took Fisher back out, which I'm pretty sure they did the opposite last week. But now we will check out this week's box scores so far before we head into the first game. The Wolfpack went to San Antonio and defeated the Wranglers 115-112. That's a bad loss for the Wranglers at home against one of the worst teams in the entire league. Lamar Shelton with a 29-point triple-double, 13 boards, 10 rebounds. Witherspoon and Outlaw both with some nice games as well. For the Wolfpack, Alan Smith with a triple-double, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Really nice game from him. 9 for 15 from the floor. Anderson with 19. Thunder Burke with 18, and then Cartwright with a 16-12 double-double. Heading into 2020 in the game is some New Year's games. The Bison defeat the Flamingos by 10 in Miami. As Achille Antonov puts up another triple-double, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists. What an absolute beast. Jordan and Cauley-Stein both had 19. But it was not enough as Fung put up 23 and 11, a nice double-double for him, and Bates put up 23 and 10, a double-double for him as well. And they led their team to the victory. As the Hustlers defeated the Townhawks by 6. The Townhawks continue to struggle, and the Hustlers continue to get better. For the Townhawks, Somerton led the way with 25 points, and Myers is down here with 8 points, 13 rebounds. He's got to score more. Natchbar continues to be the leading scorer for the Hustlers with 20, and then Duncan was down here with 14 points, 18 rebounds. Nice game from him. On the second, the Brigade defended home court against the Sharks and won by 7, 134-127. DeJuan Jones led the way for the Brigade with 42 points, 18 rebounds. That's what you like to see, as this guy, I don't know what his name is, had 9 points, 20 rebounds. Nice game from him, rebound-wise. For the Sharks, Quentin Pope led the way, 28 points. Gildert, Butler, and Tatum both had 17, and then Zogata had 15 and 12, a nice double-double from him, but it was not enough to get them the win. For the Moose Cougars game, the Cougars defeat the Moose by 24 and improved to 7-6. As we see, Aki Bono had 21 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 away from a triple-double. And Kabar Kappa had 20. Almost forgot how to say his name. Vernon Farmer led the way for the Moose, 27 points, 16 rebounds, 5 blocks. Really nice game from him. And Si Gilbert had 11 and 11, a double-double. And then for the Hustlers and Buzz, Hustlers win again, improving to 10 and 3. As the Buzz, Bohannon led the way for 25. Johnson had 23, 12, and 13, a nice triple-double from him. But it was not enough to get them the win. As for the Hustlers, Natchbar with 37 and Duncan with 30 and 10. They are beasts, as Abdul Wahad put on 20 as well. As that leads us to today, which will be Bison and White Whales. So for game number 1, we travel out to Washington to watch the White Whales take on the Oklahoma City Bison. And it's here for the first points of the White Whales. You see Hefflinger see the nice little post fader as that goes in. 2-3 game now. Here's Del Negro as he's getting stripped by Bates. Bates is all over him. Now he's headed at the hole, and he puts one in. But the Bison back on top early. Here's Bates missing one. Boyd gets the rebound. He starts speeding down the court, puts a move on Fung, and goes right at the rim and throws it down on a fancy dunk. So here they are back on offense. Here's Guerrero for 3 at the end of the shot clock, and he gets it to fall to put the White Whales up 1. Now down 2. Here's O'Hearn in the corner. He nails a 3. His man just decided not to close out on him. Bates on the fast break. Here he is, and again for a 3 as well. So the Bison up 5 early, now up just 1. Here's Del Negro. Nobody wanted to get in his way, and the White Whales lead by 1. Here's Bates again, been scoring at will so far. and nothing changes as he punches one right before the end of the half. But just 4 seconds later, here's Boyd for 3 with the response. Now into the second half. Here's Bates inside again, getting found for a one-handed slam. Buffalo now down, or Bison now down 4. How about the lob to Boyd from O'Hay? He goes up and gets it. Here's Guerrero getting blocked by Towers. Towers goes to Iguodala, who goes to O'Hearn, and O'Hearn's getting blocked by Heflinger. So there's a nice couple defensive plays from both teams as we see Guerrero get a nice two-handed slam here. Into the fourth quarter, the White Whales now up 12. Here's Bates still scoring from pretty much everywhere. They're up 10. Bates again. Now it's an 8-point game. He is on fire. Bates again, still an 8-point game. Mid-range, got it. Down to a 6-point game. The White Whales need a response. Here's Heflinger from inside the 3-point line, and he gets that long 2 to fall. Back to an 8-point game. Here's Davis Reitzel. He's getting blocked, and Boyd got a hand on that one. And that one's getting sent out of bounds. He's pumped up. Here's Davis Reitzel going inside to Strawberry after they got the ball back, and he's getting blocked by Heflinger. And now here's Guerrero the other way. Towers gets another block. So Bates brings it down to Davis Reitzel. He goes up. And Boyd couldn't get the block, but he misses. Now Fung's got it, and Fung's getting blocked by Boyd. Everybody's getting blocked in Washington as Heflinger puts in a shot here to put the White Whales up 10, and that will be the last bucket of the game, as this is a very defensive affair, but the White Whales will come out on top at home. So here we are checking out some box scores on that game. The White Whales, Gus Heflinger had 27 points, 28 rebounds, quite the game from him. 3 steals and 5 blocks, no turnovers, what a game. Guerrero had 23, and MB had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Not the best game we've ever seen from him, but they won nonetheless, as they only allowed 69 points. And of those 69, Lamani Bates, or Lester Bates, why does it say he plays for the White Whales? Anywho, Lester Bates puts in 33 points. Quite the game from him. Lou Fung was pretty much non-existent in this game, 2 for 12, as we head into our last game of the week. Into our second and final game of the week, we have the Moose taking on the visiting Baltimore Hustlers. It's here, still in a nothing game a minute in. Here's Gilbert finding Hamlin outside for 3 as he hits it in the face of the big Rob Duncan. As here's Mix finding Gilbert inside as he's got 2 more. Well, not 2 more because he didn't score the first 3, but some more points for the Moose. How about the running little floater there from Natchbar? He puts one in as we see Gilbert nail a post fadeaway. I keep wanting to say mid-range fadeaway. As here's Natchbar. He's getting pounded again for 3 as he's been the Hustlers' leading scorer all year, and it's not looking like anything's going to change today as we see Gilbert get a nice second chance bucket. 15-15 here in the second quarter. As here's Babcock, top of the key, and he nails the 3 as it is now a 5-point lead for the Hustlers. Here's inside Holmes. He goes up and slams it down hard. So that'll get the fans off their feet. As here's Mix driving in and backing it out as he nails the 3, and we're tied at 20. 22-22 now as Duncan finally gets going on the scoring columns. He throws one down in the face of Farmer, and then Gilbert responds to make it all 24s. Let's look at the inside pass from Garazi Pepe or whatever his name is, as he finds Duncan, and then Hamilton throws one down, and the Hustlers are flying here. As here's Duncan, shot clock winding down, just has to throw something up, and it falls as they lead by 4. Duncan again in the post with a huge mismatch as he's just bullying in there, and he puts it up to a 6-point lead. Moose need something before the end of the half. They go out to Love. Love nails the 3 with just 4 seconds to go in the half, and they go down by just 3. As here's Banks to start off the second half with a bang for the Moose. As here's Gilbert, missed it, couldn't gets it back and puts it in. Some nice work on the boards there from Gilbert. As here's Gilbert getting found on the inside. The man that made the pass got double teamed. He found Gilbert. As here's Natchbar, who's still dropping in 3s and mid-range shots all over the place as they're back up by 2. Banks right before the end of the quarter as it will go into the fourth, 42-42, as we get another look at that pass inside to Gilbert, who just threw it down on the man. And now it is a 1-point Hustlers lead as his hit is washed away on that Farmer dunk. As there's Natchbar getting another easy mid-range bucket. 3-point lead for the Moose. How about this pass inside to Farmer? He does a nice little hop step and throws it down. And it is a 1-point lead for the Moose. And Natchbar wipes it away, and it's back to a 1-point lead for the Hustlers. 3-point game now. Here's Duncan inside as Duncan dunks it home. 5-point lead now. Here's Gilbert inside. He's fouled by Abdul-Wahad. Gets the and one and hits the free throw. It's a 2-point game with 1:30 to go. 40 seconds left after the stop. Gilbert couldn't get it to go, but Farmer's right there. 56 with 35 to go. Here's Abdul-Wahad throwing it up to Duncan as he throws it down, and it's a 2-point Baltimore lead. Moose needs something here. Mix inside to Gilbert, who puts it down. 58-58. Nashbar's got the ball. 2 seconds left. Fires one, and he missed. So we will head into overtime in Minnesota. And now here's Abdul-Wahad in overtime. 60-60 after some free throws. Abdul-Wahad gets it to fall after there was all sorts of people over there. Now 62-60. As here's Minnesota. That was Hanlon. First three. He nails it with 1 minute to go. They're up 1. After another stop. Here's Mix going inside to Gilbert, who puts it home with 2 hands, and it's a 3-point lead. Needs something here for the Hustlers. There's a chance to tie from Babcock, and he misses. But Duncan gets the putback, so they have to foul, and Mix nails both of his free throws. Hustlers got to do something here after the timeout. They throw it in, and Perisic Jippy, not Tippy, whoops, gets called for the backcourt, so they ended up having to foul some more, and they lose this game after more free throws from the Moose. They end up losing by 8 in overtime. And what a comeback victory here for Minnesota.
So here we are checking out some box scores on the day. First for the Sting Legends game. The Sting went to Atlanta and defeated the Legends by 4. Bumgarner led the way for the Legends with 22 points. Reggie George behind him with 21 points, 17 rebounds, a double-double. And Taylor with 19 and 10, a double-double for him as well. But they did drop this game by 4. Brian Williams with 28 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Nice game from him. And Villa put in 24 as well. In the second game, the Enforcers, led by Morris with 26 points, 13 boards. Mosley McAfee, good Lord, had 25. Will Trust had 19 and 16, and Hawkins had 10 and 11. But they dropped this game by 6 to the Buzz, as Bohannon had 23 points. Johnson had 17, 9 and 8. Wagner had 14 and 16. And Willingham had 9 and 10 down here. Nice win for the Buzz. The Titans went to the Hilltoppers and took an L, as Parker Puff scored 25, 8 and 8. Nice game from him. 18 for Eastern and 17 for Holland Corn. For the Titans, Doug White had 22 points, 16 rebounds, and Figueroa had 20 as well. Some nice games from them. Then going to Predators Sharks. The Sharks defeated the Predators by 20. So the Predators seem to have really fallen off. They were really good there at the beginning of the season, but they lose this one behind Gildreth Butler's 32 points. Tatum had 15 and 14, and Pope had 12 and 11. As we would like to see him score more. For the Predators, O'Gallagher Jr. led with 17. So we see Ball was down here with 10 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists on 3 of 9 shooting. For the game we just saw, the Moose win in overtime to pick up their 4th win of the year and defeat the Hustlers, who were on quite the hot streak, as Si Gilbert put in 39 points, 20 rebounds. Nice game from him. Mix had 15 points, 10 assists, double-double from him, and Farmer had 12 and 22. Some good games from those guys. Nashbar put in 33, continues to be the leading scorer for the Hustlers, as Duncan had 26 and 28. Abdul-Wahad had 21 and 12. As our last game of the week, the Flamingos fall to the Pioneers in Portland by 3. The Pioneers are now 6 and 5. Cunningham with 30 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Nice game from him. Denzel Spears with 17 and 12, a double-double from him as well. Antonov ended up with 30, 18 and 12, and yet another triple-double. Jordan had 25, 9, 7. Stackhouse had 17 and 12, but they did not get the win. As we look at the season awards, the player of the week was Gus Hefflinger and Brian Williams. Both won player of the week for their respective conferences.
Thank you guys so much for watching Week 10 highlights of the BSGL. I will see all of you guys next time. Bye-bye.